Hey yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to My Life in Stacks, where we stack all the precious things in life. So as you can tell by the title of the video, I will be selling some silver and buying some gold and Bitcoin with it. Silver at the time of this recording is up to about $33.50. Just called around a couple of places to see pricing, and I'm going to be selling the stuff that you see before you, and we're going to be pretty much trading up for gold and Bitcoin. So let's see what I'm going to be selling. We're going to start off with a very sentimental piece of silver. These are the first, kind of see the date, it's cloudy. Let's see. These are the first silver rounds I ever purchased. This is actually the first silver I ever purchased. This was the first thing I ever bought. I bought this and shoot, I can't remember. But I bought this as the first piece of silver. I guess pieces, because I bought a tube of them. And this is the first silver I ever purchased. So I'm going to be selling this, and I'm going to kind of be going over what I paid for it and what I'm going to be selling it for. So these I paid, I'm looking at my chart, I paid $4.44 for the whole tube. I don't know what that ends up being per ounce, but I paid $444 for a tube of generic silver rounds. And as you can tell by the year, it was in 2023. That's when I first purchased silver, was those. Then we got Krugerrands. I was gonna keep these just because I really like the Krugerrand. I think it's a gold coin, but I ended up, instead of buying a full tube of them, I ended up buying them in batches of like 5 and 10, and then eventually built up to a full tube. The problem with that was I got some 2022s, some 2021s, some 2023s, and I kind of, at this point in the game, I'm kind of trying to get rid of all my random crap like that. So in the future, when I do buy Krugerrands, which I will because I really like the coin, we're going to be buying full tubes from here on out, no longer going to be patching together tubes. So that's that. And these I paid Krugerrands, I paid $7.28 for the tube, which is, I don't know how much per ounce. I'll put it in on the video, but that's those. Then next we got Silver Eagles. Everyone loves them, some Silver Eagles. These were the same thing, as you can tell by like how discolored they are and everything. I don't know why this is so, as you can tell by how discolored they are and everything. I patched together a tube of these as well, so I'm going to be selling those off. Those, I can't remember exactly what I paid, but I remember purchasing these when all the Silver Eagle premiums had just came down, and I think it was about $28 an ounce. So I'm going to be selling those. And the next is the first coin. So these are rounds. These are the first coins that I ever bought in silver, the Philharmonics. I think they're pretty cool, but once again, just I don't care to keep these. These I bought the full tube, but I'm okay with getting rid of them, getting a new tube when I want to. But in the meantime, using it to trade up. Then we got this sheet of Buffalo bars, 1 ounce Buffalo bars. There's 10 of them on a sheet. I want to say I paid like $26.50 an ounce for these, so not too shabby. The next is going to be, and all 3 of these bars I paid $250 for each. So 25 cents an ounce. It was when silver was right around $27. And the show that I was at was not doing great. So everybody had to like lower their prices. And man, we were walking out of there with $25 an ounce bars. And we were walking out of there with like $26 an ounce coins, maple leaves, Britannias. It was actually a really nice show. So this one I'm selling Year of the Rabbit, 10 ounce bar. And then this one, Buffalo bar. So I'm gonna be selling that one, 10 ounce. And then this one, just the Eagle, 10 ounce bar. Now I'm looking at this. This is 4/9 fine. 4/9 fine silver. Now I see that. That's kind of rare for a bar. If you look at these, see 999, 999. 4/9 is actually pretty interesting. I might keep this now. I'm just noticing that as I'm filming it. But yeah, I'll see if I'm going to end up keeping that or not. I'm going to be selling this stuff, getting some gold and getting some Bitcoin. Just going to, my case that I hold all my precious metals in is getting a little heavy and full. So I need to empty some stuff out and start downsizing the collection, but upsizing it with gold, because I'm pretty heavy on silver. My portfolio is probably about 70% silver and like 30% gold, so I need to up my gold content. So I'll come back to this when we have sold it and what we traded up for, and we'll go from there. Heyo, and we're back from the coin shop. Let's go ahead and check out what we did. So we went ahead and sold 95 ounces of just, they kind of used the Eagles and the fills and the rounds is all just generic rounds, just because they were really cloudy and had a lot of milk spots and whatnot, and they were a couple years backdated, so they went ahead and just gave me their best price for it, which if you look for the 95 ounces, it was $31.25. And then from there, I had 3 10-ounce bars that were just generic, gave me $31.25. And then I had a 10-ounce pamp that gave me $32.50 an ounce, so it ended up being $325. $229.95. So that's how much I got for all that silver. I then went ahead and see what goodie we got in here first. So I was sifting around through the generic rounds bin, and I found this little ingot or what have you. See if we can get it to focus. Pretty cool. On here has a mummy and a pharaoh. Pharaoh giving a mummy CPR, I'm guessing. Then on here, just some different inscriptions. 1 ounce, 3/9 fine. Just a cool little 1 ouncer ingot. Thought it was pretty cool. Let's see. Ooh. And then we got a 1 ounce gold buffalo. So beautiful. This is by far my favorite coin. I think will always be. A little backdated, but an ounce of gold is an ounce of gold is an ounce of gold. And then next we got 2 of these Silvertown bars. I just like the old look to them. Really old and rustic looking. If I'm not mistaken, there's some people that collect these for vintage silver, but I like the look of them. So yeah, that's what I ended up getting. Oh, and then I walked out of there with a little over $1,000 bucks. I think it was 1,100 or something like that. So I walked out with some cash, new buffalo, and a few ounces of just silver that I wanted to get. I throw it in a Crown Royal bag and collect it. It's like a little loot bag. But yeah, so I went ahead and traded all that stuff in, or sold it, and then used that money to then purchase these things. Walked out with some cash. I didn't end up doing as much as I wanted, just because I didn't want to get near that $10,000 limit where you trigger the documents and all that. So yeah, this is all I'm selling for now. Wink wink. And gonna take this money, put it into some Bitcoin. Gonna take these, put it in the stash, and see where we're at. Let me know if you guys think silver is going up, if you think it's coming down. I was looking at the chart. It looks like we're primed for running up right now. We're going to run up right now we might go to like 34.50. And then from there, who knows. But right now, it looks like we're going to be running up. I'm not opposed to selling right now, even though I think that, because even if we run up to 34.50, the coin shops, any buyers aren't gonna pay, a whole lot more than what I sold all that stuff for. I think my average was like $31.50 or $32, something like that. Actually, yeah, it was like $31.75. Even if silver shot up to $34.50 right now, the shops aren't gonna pay you that, and they're not gonna pay much more than probably what they paid me, because short-term shoot-ups, they're not really interested in, we got to pay a whole lot more money just because it shot up. No, that's not how they work. They got to be able to sustain their business. They got to be able to purchase when a lot of people are selling, because a lot of people are selling right now. Granted, given the price of gold and silver right now, I'm just on the opposite end right now. I'm acquiring gold and Bitcoin. That's my two main things. I haven't been really posting videos about what moves I'm making, but what I will say, like I always say, is buy your gold, buy your Bitcoin, and make sure you got some. Gold right now is at about $29.50. Silver's at about $33.50, $33.25, and cash is declining. And then Bitcoin is right around 80. But that's the moves I'm making. That's what I'm doing. Bitcoin, gold, and silver. It's actually funny because I was saying this a couple years ago, that those are the things you should be putting your money in. And sure enough, now, if you were to do that, you'd be sitting on a lot more money than you were had you put it in the bank or had you spent it. So let me know what you guys are doing. Are you guys exchanging any gold? Are you guys selling any gold and silver right now, given that the prices are up there? Are you guys trading any silver in for gold, any gold in for silver, any gold and silver in for money? Are you guys exchanging Bitcoin for money, Bitcoin for gold, Bitcoin for silver? What are you guys doing with your finances right now to prepare for whatever may be coming our way? Let me know what you guys think down in the comment. I look forward to seeing it. We'll talk soon. See you.